helps to develop the personality of people. In addition, the student can increase their confidence as well as the scope of his knowledge to actively participating in debate. Dear audience, today, the selected version of the debate program is qualification is the only defining factor in setting the aim of life. The theme for the motion and the against of the motion, it belongs to Class-VII in Cosmo School. Speakers for the motion are Yara Hussain, Jaya Engineer Broga, and Dr. Firoz. Speakers against the motion are Safwan Silmi, Radhan Roshid, and Kaji Ashrafari. The honorable educators of this session are Sanjeev Kumar Pal, teacher of Cosmo School, and Aditi Dey, teacher of Cosmo School. In our judge panel, 3 senior students are present. Number 1, Purno Moni Shamarpur, Class-10. Faida Imtiaz, Class-9. And Sadiatul Jannat Purnoda, Class-9. The topics on which our honorable judges are going to assign marks are Presentation Technique 5, Gesture and Pronunciation 5, Choice of Word and Structure of Sentence 5, Justice Reputation 5, Using of Theory and Data 5. Dear audience, now we are going to introduce our honorable moderator of today's program who will conduct the inter-program and announce the result at the end. The honorable moderator of today's program is Musfika Nazreen, teacher of Cosmo School. Now, I would humbly request you, sir, to come up on the stage and take your seat. Before we start the debate, let me inform you about the order and time allocation of each debater. Each debater will get 4 minutes to present her speech. An alarm bell will ring on the 3rd minute and the final bell will ring on the 4th minute. In the time of rebuttal rounds, both debaters will get 2 minutes and each alarm bell will ring on the 1.5 minute and the final bell will ring on the 2nd minute. Now, I most humbly request the honorable moderator to preside over this program and start the debate.
Assalamualaikum. Thank you very much, our host Omkita Roy Choudhury, for making a comprehensive introduction of today's event. Today's topic is qualification is the only defining factor in setting the aim of life. Today's debate will be debated between 2 groups of Class-VII. I would like to start the event by inviting the first speaker for the motion, Yara Hussain, to take the floor and start his debate.
Honorable moderator and obviously my dear audience, Assalamualaikum and a very good day to you all. In the first debate competition of Class-VII of 2023, the topic that has been selected is qualification is the only defining factor in setting the aim of one's life. It is believed by the people that one needs qualification to achieve aim in life. And our strong stand is in the favor of the motion, which gives important aspect on three lines. 1. Qualification as the measure of competence. 2. Qualification as the foundation of career path. And the second one happens to be the motion of the debate, whether qualification is the only defining factor in choosing the aim of one's life or not. According to the scientist Albert Einstein, I quote, education is not the learning of facts, but the training of the mind. This quote highlights how education, including qualification, shapes an individual's ability to think critically and pursue their life goals. We know qualifications are like the first step on the ladder. They're the things you learn and certificates you get to show that you know how to do a job properly. When you have the right qualifications, it's easier to start and climb up the career ladder. It's like having a strong base to build your work life. what's qualification, right? Well, qualification refers to attributes, skills, knowledge that makes an individual suitable for a particular role, job, task, or function. Qualifications can include education, degrees, certifications, work experience, and any other relevant qualifications that demonstrate a person's ability to perform a specific function. Now, can you provide any example of any individual to achieve their life goal without any qualifications? You may ask the same question, right? My dear friend, let me give you a strong example. We all know Elon Musk, right? He, with the qualification in physics and economics, co-founded and led companies like SpaceX and Tesla, pushing the boundaries of space exploration and electrical vehicles. So tell us, if Elon Musk didn't have the qualifications, would he have founded SpaceX and Tesla to help us? No, he didn't. Because if he didn't understand the value of qualifications, he challenged himself, he couldn't have the aim of his life and succeed in forming SpaceX and Tesla into a worldwide famous company and brand. Well, let me give you an example. It's about a young man named Sam. He was an average student until he made his math teacher, who was a very dedicated mathematician. His passion for mathematics and inspiring teaching skills ignited a spark in Sam. He decided to work hard and qualify for a math competition. With his teacher's guidance, he not only qualified but also won the competition. Sam was filled with inspiration and set his aim of becoming a mathematician. Sam's story is a perfect example of how qualification can inspire someone to set ambitious goals in life, no matter where to start. Now, you all are standing here to prove your point accuracy, right? Now, if you guys didn't have the required qualifications, would you be standing there right in front of us today? No. You see, many people always wanted to be a speaker and stand on a podium. But how many of them did you see achieve success? The only ones who ever accomplished their aims were the ones with enough qualifications. Besides, the examples I gave, I think about. Therefore, I conclude my speech with this. Thank you all for listening. Assalamualaikum.
Thank you. Now the first speaker to speak against the motion is Safwana Singh.
Ladies and gentlemen, plus honorable monitors and judges, and my fellow opponents, Assalamualaikum. I stand before you today to argue against the notion that qualification is the only defining factor in setting the aim of life. Okay. As the first speaker asked for an example, here is one. Let us consider all the countless artists and writers who have enriched our world. These individuals may not always hold formal qualifications in these respective arts, yet their contributions are immeasurable and endless. Would we dare to say that their successes are less significant because they don't hold specific qualifications? First, I want to acknowledge the fact that qualifications are indeed essential in many aspects of life. They can serve as a strong representation of our knowledge and skills in a specific field. However, to say that qualification is the only determinant of our life's aim would be underestimating the complex nature of human aspiration. Now, let's talk about life. Life is about personal experiences, passions, and making a positive impact in the world rather than some degrees or certificates. One's aim in life may arise from a connection or passion towards something, a desire to achieve something, or a burning spirit that helps us to move forward. And qualification alone can never capture these feelings and motivations. Moreover, we can gain many skills and knowledge throughout our lives. We can get new qualifications even after we set our aim in life. So, my dear opponents, does that mean our aim in life shall also change just because of a new qualification? Also, we must acknowledge that the emphasis of qualification can sometimes be unfair and biased. Access to this educational systemic inequality often makes opportunities for some individuals to get qualifications. Should these individuals get denied to set a proper aim in life just because they lack a formal qualification? We agree that such a move is unjust and it overlooks the potential and determination that many possesses regardless of their educational background. In the end, while qualifications have undoubtedly their place in shaping our aims and helping us achieve them, they should not be the only defining factor. Life's purpose is surrounded by passions, experiences, and qualification. To state that qualification alone dictates our life's aims is oversimplifying the diversity of our aspirations. So we should embrace the richness of our diverse experiences. Thank you.
so much. Now I would like to invite the second speaker for the motion, Science Program.
My dear opponents and all the audience, Assalamu alaikum. Life's map is qualification and I am the navigator. I and my team are standing here for the very justified notion that qualification is the only defining factor in setting one's aim in life. My dear opponents, the answer to your question is many people achieve their aim without education. You see, a lot of people can achieve their aim without education, but the point here is they were already qualified enough to set their aim in life as businessmen. Maybe some persons achieve success without qualification, but still they needed a few knowledge and skills. And if they didn't have any knowledge or qualification, later they will be needed to gain the qualification and develop themselves more. My dear opponents, personal growth means getting better at things and learning more which help you understand what you want to do in life. It's like a journey where you get better and improve yourself to be the best you can. I quote, "You get what you work for, not what you wish for." This saying reminds us that achieving our dreams and desires in life isn't merely a matter of hoping or wishing for them to come true. While having dreams and aspirations is essential, it's the hard work, dedication, and persistence effort we put into pursuing those goals that ultimately determine our success. In other words, it's not enough to have a wish. You must take concrete steps to gain success. Now I think we all know Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. He served as the 11th President of India from 2002 to 2007. Now let us come to our point. While Abdul Kalam sir initially aimed to be a pilot, he faced a qualification hurdle that prevented him from achieving that specific goal. However, he adapted to the situation and pursued qualification in aeronautical engineering. So from the story mentioned, it can be said that he lacked qualification required to become a pilot. Rather than he mastered qualification to become an aeronautical engineer and succeeded. Qualification help you grow personally by making you better at thinking and solving problems. They let you meet people who think like you and to get their jobs. So they can have a better life and more money if they have qualifications. Qualification are like stepping stones to a brighter future in a society that really likes smart people. Take John for instance. His qualification in engineering boosted his critical thinking and led him to collaborate with fellow engineers on innovative projects. This not only fulfilled him but also landed him on a high-paying job, leveling up his quality of life and showcasing how qualification can pave the way to a brighter future. So dear opponents, let me ask you something. What strategies do you propose for not ensuring that qualification remain relevant and effective in a dynamic world where adaptability and continuous learning are crucial? Now I would like to conclude my speech. I hope my points are clear to my respective judges and moderators and opponents. Thank you.
Invite the second speaker against the motion, Raisa Notion.
Honorable moderator and judges, and my respected opponents, Assalamu alaikum. My teammate has amazingly displayed some humble arguments that I need to build upon. So let me dive deeper into the multifaceted aspects of life that go beyond qualifications. Let me begin by addressing the limitations of qualification as the sole determinant of life's aim. Qualification often comes with a specific focus, focusing on specialization in a particular field. While specialization can be valuable, it does not account for broader spectrums of human interests and passions. Our lives are not one-dimensional. They contain a variety of pursuits, hobbies, and personal connections that qualification alone cannot have. Take individuals like Steve Jobs and Mark Zuckerberg, for instance, both of whom dropped out of college to pursue their dreams. They did not let lack of qualifications dictate their aim in life. Instead, they followed their vision and saved the world through innovation and determination. Their stories remind us that a pursuit of meaningful life does not always stop within the boundaries of traditional qualification. Moreover, the world is evolving at an incredible pace. New technologies, industries, and opportunities are constantly popping up. If we focus on only what we are qualified for now, we might miss out these opportunities. It's very important to be able to learn new things and change as the world is changing itself. If we stick to strictly with our qualification, it will stop us from trying new and exciting things. Let us not forget that qualification can sometimes be misleading. A person with a plethora of qualification may lack the passion or dedication to just shine in their chosen path. On the other hand, a person with a burning desire to make changes may not get the opportunity to acquire formal qualifications due to various reasons. Your opponents. Should we discount their aspiration and potential just because of that? Life is an ongoing journey of self-discovery. We change, evolve, and adapt as we go through different life stages. Our goals and passions may shift, leading us in a direction that qualification alone cannot predict. Life's purpose is about embracing the changes and finding new goals and passions along the way. Furthermore, let's not forget about the importance of relationship and connection in life purpose. Qualifications do not account for the depth of bond with our family, friends, and loved ones. These relationships often provide us with meaning and purpose that goes beyond any academic achievements. If we put this together, life purpose is much more than a mere checklist of qualification. While qualifications have their place, it is just one side to a much larger picture, and they should be considered alongside with other crucial factors such as passion, creativity, adaptability, and such broader sense of purpose. Let us embrace a more comprehensive perspective that recognizes the multi-sided nature of human aspirations and the potential that exists beyond the boundaries of qualification. Thank you.
Honorable moderator and all those who are present, Assalamualaikum. Now I will be taking the floor as the main speaker of my team. So let's return to the heart of the matter. Qualification is the one and only defining factor in setting a life aim. Today we are debating this factor because we want our opponents to join us. First off, let's start by saying both the speakers from my team have left a bunch of questions. Most of them were unanswered. I sincerely hope that my team and I won't be left curious for answers by the question our opponents choose. Let's look here. To access certain privileges in life, one has to show their qualification. From your point, I understand this. Your question might be, should we change our aim for our aim qualification? Yes, we should definitely change our aims because the aims we choose depends on our qualification. For example, the aims we have right now are just dreams or desires. Since we decided them without any qualification, but when we grow up, our aim qualification, then we will be able to set the accurate qualification according to our skills. Dear opponents, now my question is, how can you achieve your aim without any qualification? A doctor or a lawyer are only recognized by of their labor towards a degree which is obtained by qualification. So, can we get the taste of how much important qualification are in setting the aims of life? The question remains. We know qualification often serves as a source of inspiration. When we achieve qualification, it boosts our self-confidence and motivates us to aim for higher goals in life. This qualification marks our progress and encourage us to strive for a greater success. Qualifications are like building lights in our life journey. When we earn qualifications, they aren't just some pieces of paper. They symbolize dedication, hard work, boosting our self-confidence, and inspiring reach higher goals. As my second speaker mentioned, qualification acts like a map, helping us to choose our path. Without qualification and dreaming about achieving your aim while not working for it won't bring you success. I want to once again repeat, without qualification and just dreaming about achieving your aim while not working for it won't bring you success. Thank you. Assalamualaikum.
A famous quote of Albert Einstein is, "Imagination is more important than knowledge," highlighting the idea
that a deep passion for a subject can drive one to achieve success even without a plethora of qualifications. Honorable moderator and judges, respected opponents, and all the fellow audience, Assalamu alaikum, and thank you for giving me a chance to take the floor. As the last speaker of our team, I aim to solidify our claim that life's purpose extends far beyond the confines of qualifications, and that qualifications are not the only defining factors in setting one aim in life. Now firstly, as the three of my worthy opponents stated, earning qualification inspires us, can boost our self-confidence, and can open new doors for us. In summary, qualification indeed serve as a guidepost in our life's journey, providing directions. But they are far from being the entire voyage. The purpose of a life is a grand journey filled with unexpected twists and turns, and qualification represents just a handful of milestones along the way. Let us think for a moment. Can a piece of paper bearing our names truly capture the essence of our existence? Does it possess the ability to capture the passion that burns within our heart, the desire, the dedication that guides our actions, or the dreams that ignite our souls? My dear opponents, consider for a moment all the thoughts awaiting for us in our deathbed. Will we measure the true worth of our lives only by the certificates adorning our walls? Or will we, in those last moments, reflect on the love we gave and received, the dreams that we chased, the amazing experiences that we have, and the impacts that we made in others' life during our journey? Furthermore, deciding life's purpose is not something that we need to do after earning qualification. Okay, imagine this. Just as we don't need to get into a car before choosing our destination, we don't actually have to wait until we get qualification to determine our life's aim. Because life's journey can be even more exciting when we start with a clearer aim and use our qualification as a vehicle to get there. Take the example of all the successful and famous athletes. They contribute a lot in our country. Take football, for instance. About 1.5 billion watched the final match of the World Cup 2022. Footballers like Messi, Ronaldo, Neymar yet dropped out of schools to chase their dreams. They are now recognized as three of the best athletes in the world. So, my dear opponents, would you dare to say that their success are less significant just because they lack qualifications? In a world where access to education is unequal, can we truly compare qualification with potential? What about those who lack the opportunity to attend prestigious schools or obtain fancy diplomas? In the end, life's richness should not be reduced to a mere checklist of degrees and certificates. Life's purpose is a grand mosaic, and qualifications are just some pieces of the puzzle. It's all about passion, love, dreams, and spirit. Thank you.
Well, now we enter the rebuttal phase, which is a small slot that will be given to both the teams to conclude to the concluding arguments. And for that, I call upon all three heroes to take the floor for motion is rebuttal.
Thank you, esteemed moderator, for granting the opportunity to address the audience once more. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed opponents, I would like to emphasize a crucial point. Aims without qualification may endure briefly, but aims coupled with qualification have the potential for a lifetime. My dear opponents, I think we all know Disneyland, but do we know the background story of it? Let me tell you, Walt Disney, the creator of Disneyland and Disney World, had a limited formal education and faced numerous setbacks in his career. Yet he became an iconic figure in the entertainment industry. But you may ask how we set this aim without educational qualification or degrees, right? Well, I'm here to tell you that aim without education or aim without many people can or have already achieved the greatness of achievement without educational qualification, rather with working experience. Maybe this question, the answer to your question is this. Assalamu alaikum. Thank you.
To take the floor and present their rebuttal.
Thank you, Honorable Moderator, for giving me a chance to take the floor once again. I would like to answer some of the questions that were held up by my opponents. The first speaker of my opponent said that we all are here, three of us are here because we are qualified to be here. My dear opponents, the qualifications we are talking about are formal qualifications. They are the credentials that are assigned officially by us for our compass. For alternative ways that you ask, you can seek mentorship, reflect on your values, increasing your networking, and reflect on your lifelong learning. While qualifications have their place, your passions and mentors will not only guide you, but also enrich your journey towards your life goals. It's a reminder that life's goals and aims are as much as about the heart's desire and personal growth as much as they are about formal qualifications. Your unique journeys and experiences will shape your path, showing that sometimes a less traveled road can lead you to success. Hope that answered your question. Thank you.
Thank you. Conclusion of this intensely debated relevant subject by both the team. The judges' results will be here in a minute. And I just like to take this opportunity for thanking both the teams. It's been a very well debate. It's very impressive. And we are confident that these children of today that will be the leaders in the future. Well, I have got the result. It's very impressive. I think the students have an intense motivation, and it is apparent that both the teams prepared have gone very deep into the subject. And you see, it's a pretty difficult subject, right? I also thank the teachers and their coaches for both the teams. They are taking the trouble to prepare both the teams and take an opportunity. I also thank the honorable judges and today's anchor, Ankita Roy Choudhury. Having said that, let me have the pleasure to announce the results of today's debate. Once again, I would like to mention the subject of the debate. Qualification is the only defining factor in setting the aim of life. So, both teams have tried their best. And I think at the end of the day, we do have a result coming from the honorable judges. And I have the pleasure of announcing that. So the winning team of today's debate is against the motion. My congratulations to the team and wish you all the best. And now the best speaker for this event is Kazi Yashna Farooq.